HP regen Lycan gets and the saves and heals from Abaddon, I think they should be just fine and dandy. TNC with yet another tanky frontliner, so they very much are playing this. I genuinely get excited when people have sick deny plays under tower. Bottom lane 3-3, really nice TP. The trouble is, Tim's here with that Fissure will cancel you out, and Cuckoo's damage, it's looking powerful. Bottom shield from PPD. Shuts it all down though, remove the sticky napalm charges.
Mid.
Cuckoo unable to finish it off as mid lane Armel dropped. Rotation from Saxa into Fata's lane, that Lesh Sanking combo we were talking about in the draft. Place it down for the bounty runes, for the shrines, to go and play aggressively in towards them. TNC just opting to hold all of their vision. They don't care.
I mean,
I think this comes down to like how solid their lanes are. Like, does Gabby care? He's big. Ace is dead bottom. Cuckoo goes for the solo kill, now being chased by PPD. Tims has arrived though. Doesn't want to pop the shield too early on. Needs that block out of the Fissure.
So the vision might not always be that important, but once you get your, like, you get a bit of vision here, if you can tell, for the rotations. That's it, because later on you have a much more important vision control when you actually come online with your whole team. Top lane, by the way. Sax is fighting in the middle of Sandstorm, which puts the poor Wraith King in a pickle. Gabby can try to get that kill, gets it before he dies, but 3-3 will finish off AU for staying a bit too long. It's finally nighttime. It's time for him to hunt, and the Void will come out to ensure AU does not get to that shrine.
And I was watching that from start to finish. 3-3 comes out of nowhere. Suddenly it's nighttime. Wraith King and Oracle thought they had the play. They got the bounty rune under the nose of that Sanking, I believe. Yeah, Gabby did grab one up. So they got that at least, but 3-3 cleaning up beautifully. I do miss my first kill of the game. Cuckoo gonna drop to the tower though. The bottle charges. Ignore me, I'm wrong. Cuckoo stays alive through it all. Ace is turned around on now by AU and Tims. Man, that Batrider surviving. He even had a salve. He had a salve, he had bottle. Doesn't care about tower hits. Exactly. It's exactly what we said in the draft. When we saw these heroes picked, you've got the DK, the Wraith King, the frontliners to push out lanes. Show yourselves on the map and give a target to your opponents. Then you've got these 3 fog heroes, basically, that come out smoked, like the Bat and the Oracle. They will catch this Lycan now with the damage they've got. They burst through him completely. 3-3 now being chased. Flaps his wings, gets over the hills and far enough away. TNC can't continue on. Fata looking for a reinitiation, though. He wants to continue. Move on to Cuckoo. Saxa there with the Sandstorm and Burrow Strike to control that Batrider up. Get themselves a 1-for-1 trade. Maybe they can get that tier 2 top now. Need objectives, NiP.
Okay, well, let's see if they can take it. The Tims is left alone, and Tims, no help from his team. They tell him with a false promise, though. So as the Echo Summons to get away from that silence first. Not gonna die here. Oh, that miscoil hurts him a bit, but not enough to kill him off. And he actually heals back up to full HP thanks to that false promise. For now, they continue to fight here as Lycan is joining in. Shapeshift ready. He wants to at least get the kill on the supports. He's gonna find AU. AU is the first to fall as they now closing on Armel. This poor Dragon Knight being harassed by a zoo of units. Armel cannot get away. It seems he has a Dragon Tail off, but 3-3 still chasing after him. Void ready. Armel just body blocked by Ace's units and killed off in the end with one of the stomps. Good job there. NiP taking down 3 and now finally have the chance to go for an objective. Are they going to be too late? I think they'll come out on time. The Roshan has not fallen as quickly as I expected, even with the medallion, but PPD is there to break the smoke. The ever-sacrificial support knew the smoke was coming. He's not going to give his life for this, though. He actually positions himself properly, but... Oh, wait, maybe he is? I spoke too soon, PPD. There's always a chance to die. There's the lasso right after the borrowed time, and they at least want to guarantee this kill. Abaddon will go down, and this might be the reason why NiP decides to leave the Roshan alone for a while.
He does have buyback, so if TNC made any rash movement into the pit, for example, he has that fallback plan. And there it is. Burrow Strike in. Saxa starts it off. The Yule's up under the DK. He will catch him, but he has a BKB still to fall back on. The back line is being approached, though. Earthshaker gone. Tims is down, so no Blink Echo. False Promise expended by AU on himself. As the reincarnation will bring Gabby back to the land of the living. Saxa's there. 2-man Burrow. Beautiful from NiP as they force the execution of TNC. This poor Batrider will have to wander on away from Ace. The Wraith King is trapped between Saxa and Fata, just being ripped limb from limb. He turns to battle, but it will not be enough. Batrider, last man standing, pops his drums, tries to retreat.
I'm gonna sneak in the Roshan now. TNC, Cuckoo is the only one to go in for now. He's like, yep, they're definitely in there. But there's a Dark Ascension used as nighttime. That cuts some of the vision from TNC, which means NiP will get a free Aegis, immediately smoke up. While TNC forced to TP, Wraith King is still hoping to push out that bottom lane a bit. Maybe he'll be a bit too late and they'll lose a tier 3 in the process. That Balakini does not care about the pipe. And goes Cuckoo. Ooh, that lasso is not... Oh, maybe yes, because Fata's blocked. That was actually a block. Fata can't get away. Finally, the fissure gets up. And Cuckoo cannot get that lasso in time. Gabby now blinks forward, hoping to catch out Fata. There's the flame break. They will get him. Push him back. Kill off Fata quickly. But no, the epicenter from behind. Saksa stops the Wraith King, who's going to force a reincarnation here. No, never mind. The Wraith King just killed off in the backlines as they divide the team fight completely, so he can't get back. He still has the Radiance. They need to catch him against the Burrow Strike to force the BKB. And Night Stalker just chasing after Cuckoo, gets the kill as Gabi is just golden and unkillable, but they don't care very much about him. Ace is ready to just take on these racks. He has Necronomicon level 3 ready as well. Now off cooldown again, as the Dark Ascension finally ends, but the damage to these racks has already been done. And TNC has little they can do. They can't really fight this. Unable to catch anyone, the damage is missing, and you don't have that lasso, which didn't come out, so TNC, unfortunately, can't get any counter kills from this.
Armel turns to face the wolves. Smoke from TNC. Boy.
At least catch a
Saksa here with the vision. They're going to catch him. Nice chain stunning from Tims. Fortune's End going to be there. The burst strike to get away as Cuckoo chases forward. Will get the lasso in time, but they've got...
Don't go there.
They've got a Yule's up and an Aphotic Shield. Armel, Dragonite moves on forward with the BKB ready. He puts it out and takes him down. Sand King gone. And Oracle's going to buy back into this 3-3. Charges for his BKB. Clears up Cuckoo. Armel's going to be the next one on the table. They've got a Lycan backstabbing the Dragonite, and Armel has nothing left to give. Just has to walk it off. Gabby tries to battle on through, but NiP have 5 heroes in the vicinity. A reincarnation and a rejoin from Cuckoo as they fight 2 versus 5 into this. A Black Echo, finally he's in, but the Yule's up immediately. No chain stun from the Earthshaker can come through. Ace will finally fall, and 3-3's caught on the tail end. A stun is all they need, but they will not have it.
I mean, it's only a 5k lead for NiP. It's not like they're completely out. They're just losing in terms of map control, right?
But like Aegis and Cheese here for a Lycan team means it's like another lane of barracks, right?
More reliable initiation. Wraith King also getting close to level 25, giving you another bout of counter initiation. Dragonite actually dealing damage now, with 180 gold mid-town also helping him out. Gabby could be in a bit trouble though. The Radiance really helping him out there. 3 misses in a row. Finally gets the bash he was looking for. Silence still up, but reincarnation will at least give him a second life. TNC need to save him. They just need to get him a bit closer. And for now, Night Stalker chased after the Earthshaker. He was able to get away in time as they blink Gabby away. Okay, BKB almost done for 3-3. He might have been gone a bit too far. He's like, sorry guys, I think I just committed suicide. TNC punishes him for that play. And this is the kind of game they wanted to play the whole time. You know, I think it's actually quite a legit pickup. I would like to see an Axe as well with the stone on the Wraith King. I think it's quite a useful little item. Now we're going to see the smoke. Okay, TNC, they think it's the time to fight now. They finally have all the tools. They're going to catch Fata, and this time he has no Aegis, so he's going to go down once, and that's it. Goodbye, Fata. 600 gold given the way of Armel, but more importantly, no Leshrac for 80 seconds. PPD might be the second victim of this engagement. However, it's just the support. PPD not as important as losing your Leshrac there. PPD is tanking quite a while, though, and giving some space to his team to just run away. They tip him there, and now the push is going to start for TNC. Perhaps even threaten Roshan if it comes back in the next 50 seconds.
But the movement from Ace, straight up towards top, push out that lane. Bottom lane, you've got this Night Stalker and Sand King. Push out that bottom lane, just try and get the waves closer to this dire base, just so Ace can make a move like this. Tier 3 dropped almost immediately there, forcing the Glyph, the BKB pop, the bashes need to come from Gabby, and he's got it. He's got the Abyssal Blade as well, so Ace has been caught. TP cancelled, pants down, turns with a Hex to try and break through that Oracle's HP pool, but they've got the disables and the chain stuns to bring the Lycan to his knees. Slowly but surely, they'll take down Ace's Lycan. And he's gone for a minute and a half. Hey, Swordfish, he doesn't have a buyback.
Middle lane. Armel just got brought down.
Middle lane, though. Oh, me, what's happening? Gabby moves forward, the Yule's up, Sand King saved. Saksa needs to burrow out, but they've got the lasso again with AU's chain stuns. The disables there onto the SK, the Abyssal Blade to seal it all up beautifully in a package.
Okay.
TNC with 2 quick kills, and Roshan in 1 minute 45. It's a Batrider, or just walk into the Roche pit like the DK. Like, oh, look, watch what Armel's doing right now, making the point for me. He just walks into the pit like he doesn't actually care because he's got BKB and the backup of the rest of his squad. Maybe now he'll care.
Oh.
In comes the Night Stalker and finds Tim as pre-Fisher. Jumps straight onto Oracle though. Trying to take out AU. The stuns, they've caught 2 in the tree line and Tim's is gone. Cuckoo follows. The buybacks of TNC need to come out immediately. Armel still has that BKB as Gabby zones out. NiP herds away. Refresher Shard on top of that Aegis and Cheese, and maybe even a second lane of Barracks. That's pretty close to game over. TNC need another couple of fights. Maybe with this move on to the Abaddon. Gabby pressures NiP enough. Lasso back. PPD into the waiting arms of Armel and Gabby now as the Night Stalker charges over the cliff tops, looking for the play, and he's going to get it. Nice little bashes will catch AU out, so Oracle's gone. The move forward, the blinking, Night Stalker catching, killing, Cuckoo's gone. 2 heroes with no buyback, and Ninjas in Pajamas. They've got Tims in their sights. Easy target, big stun in from Saxa, and down you go. The NiP tip AU on the way through, and all we have remaining.
Perhaps double Diabolic Edict for the dice track, not a bad idea either, especially at level 25, we'll see. For now, they're actually jumping onto each other on the mid lane, just annoying Armel. Saxa knowing that not like Armel can do much to stop him right now. As the Roshan falls, NiP marks the last point in the lead in this game. They're going to give it to Night Stalker.
You just look at the heroes that are dead. PPD giving his life for the 3 dieback heroes on TNC. Abaddon the sacrifice. As Gabby jumps in, they need this pick off. They need to blow up a hero to get the numbers advantage. Saxa's gone, buys back immediately. As Armel has to retreat behind his tier 4s, but he is being hounded, bashed, and killed off. Turns with a Satanic to try and recover some of his life. And he's not going to do it. No way, no way, no way, TNC. Gabby will get used up. Bail away from NiP. They don't take down Barracks just yet. And DK still has that buyback if he wants to pop it. So TNC theoretically 5 heroes, split pushing reasonably well. You know, they're kind of pivoting from bot to mid, allowing top to push naturally. But it's scary split pushing into Batrider, into Earthshaker. You could get jumped at any given moment. And Gabby's just walking up high ground, wanders into the midst of NiP, trying to battle into the Leshrac, has the Abyssal Blade there and loses his first life. Immediately reincarnates up. False Promise onto the Earthshaker now, has the Echo still. They need to heal up Tims. Fisher's there, he's dragged back as 3-3 falls. TNC holding their high ground. Ace did move in to try and clear up the barracks, but it's being glyphed up and saved. As the mid lane shoved by Fata. TP in from Cuckoo, looking for the Lesh. NiP bail away, so the catch is in the mid lane still. Saxa burrows back to safety. Tims jumping around like a madman. Yule's up into the air with Lotus Hope there. They will be able to turn it back around on the Sand King and find another kill. Saxa gone for 2 minutes, and TNC, they're running forward, aggressively looking for more plays. They're dropping the Sept in all chat now.
They have no initiation now on NiP. It's just a matter of perhaps getting the last kill, taking the objective that might make a difference, like the tier 3, so you can open up the map and take the shrines. Or maybe Ace, who's alone in the bottom lane. They catch him with a fissure. He thought to go for a cheeky split pushing play, but it's just not working out for him. Instead, he's only going to meet with death. TNC.
That's why split pushing is so hard, right? NiP, that's what they need to do. They've got Lesh pushing top and Ace pushing down bottom with a Lycan.
And they go, try to take the easiest tier 3 first. This tower is clear to fall for the Wraith King. There's no buyback, or they don't want to use the buyback, sorry, on Ace right now. They might have to consider it. With the lack of Sand King, though, you have no team fight, so you don't really want to risk it too much. For now, the slow blink of Cuckoo, or short blink by Cuckoo, going for the middle lane now. And this would make it so that TNC have a superiority in terms of racks. Dragon Knight helping out now with his dragon form and the ridiculous amount of attack speed. PPD, the only hero that can face him now. They get the Leshrac in. They manage to stun him out. Armel is tanking this damage perfectly. A nice burrow strike in the backlines though, stopping initiation from behind. And they separate the cores from the supports. But Gabby is the only one taking damage. He still has the reincarnation. They managed to get the lasso on Fata. Fata might just die here. Need a bit more damage. Fata is gone. And with this 3-3 still hunting down supports, manages to get the kill on the Earthshaker as it comes back in. Sucks out in the backlines, and not safe against Armel and Gabby. But he does burrow strike himself away. A shapeshift close to ending. They get the bash, which means Wraithing can't TP away. Gabby needs some more time so he can get a second reincarnation, but the damage is too good. Gabby will go down. Even with the the ghost being alive here, can't do much with it, and he's not going to reincarnate in time. No,
Sorry,
AU as well.
AU also is level 24. They need to crack level 25. Let's get it done, TNC. NiP.
Shapeshift.
Move up onto high ground, though. They are the ones pushing this advantage. Map advantage for them as Abaddon on the high ground alone, ditched by the rest of his team, has been left in an awkward position there, PPD.
That's a gem. That's actually pretty big. TNC just got a free gem there. That's map control for them as well. So excited. That's the only thing I wanted this whole game. We have a black dragon ready. You know, I think it's
Roche
bugged.
is dying so quickly. TNC
oh no!
Here fast enough. Roshan's gonna die. Where?
They have Echo Swarm though. They got to run.
Need the Blink Echo right now. Gabby's moving forward. Bata gets the Aegis. 3-3's gonna flap his wings, but it's daytime now, and they're going to catch PPD in the pit. Gabby and Armel. They'll herd him away. Fata turns with a nice two-man stun. The burrow in the back, Sax is caught. That Cuckoo Batrider and the cause at the front. Gabby's dying very quickly. Armel needs to pop his BKB as well. He's got Satanic to fall back on now as Gabby's reincarnation will bring him back to the battlefield. But they're turning and running. TNC do not want to fight here. Ow, the Earthshaker's caught. Doesn't have the Echo. Has it now. Blink ready.
Oh, the lasso.
Target though with the lasso. Night Stalker caught. TNC have turned yet another fight with Sims finally getting in on them. The Echo Slam will secure a victory. TNC removed 2 of NiP. No buybacks on the Abaddon or the Sand King. Night Stalker has one, but you see the line drawn by 3-3, telling Ace to get into that dire base.
There's only one last chance.
Go for the base race. Just rush it.
Just okay. Yeah, rush it for TNC as well. This might be a base race as Ace tries to do the same, but it's just Ace against the whole team. What can you do, little Lycan? He's gonna try and put the backdoor protections also his way. The creeps are coming in the top lane, but there's the illusion by Cuckoo. They distract almost all the creeps. A single creep goes away, but the creeps stop him now as the Ancient is about to fall. They manage to bring it down. Leshrac, Fata can't do anything, and TNC will concentrate on this throne. Goodbye. TNC takes this game in a crazy comeback that manages to secure the first point of the series.
TNC! Like, Sniper would be good against the Lina, good against the Phoenix, because there's a Spectre and Sand King.
Oh.
But they go for the Alchemist. Okay. Alki against Specky is biding his time, though. So we have ourselves Gabby CK against the Ace, Spectre, and PPD Maiden down bottom. 1v2 for now, as it looks like they try and set up for that kill at top. AU in the fog with the cold feet into Fisher. They try and connect in with the Mars Spear stun, and it looks like they did just about. Funny interaction there with the Burrow Strike over the Fisher. 3-3 loses his life. First blood drawn by TNC.
He did go for an early, well, as early as the support can, boots of speed to make sure he doesn't die to the cold feet as easily. Gabby could be in trouble now as well. They have spirits in a second as well. Cold feet onto Ace, who's under tower. They're gonna fight this offensively. Gabby dies though, and AU now the next target for NiP. Gonna take 2 kills here almost for free as Tims fights Ace, realizes this is not the easiest of fights and just stuns and walks away.
Where's PPD going? Oh lord, he coming.
Okay.
He's zooming. Gets a sentry ward down and a few clicks. The AU's Ancient Apparition. Oh, my bad. That's the first T-Tours. Cuckoo gets blown up top. Quick Burrow Strike into Laguna Blade. Looks like it was an immediate dispatching of him. Gabby is the one being got on bottom though. Dive forward. Phoenix's Fiery Spirits going to work on this CK, forcing the one charge to be popped. And Ace's committal under that tier 1 will secure the kill. Now Cuckoo with AU. Grab up Spectre. Cold feet are good with the help of the spear. And the finishing blow from Cuckoo's Mars will get them the 1-for-1 trade. Nice little rotation down.
That disruption made quite a difference there, actually. Probably saved him from the potential death against the tower. And now the Lina could be in trouble. Spirit against a tree. They have the cold feet. That's probably going to trigger as well. Chaos Bolt to ensure it does. Fata will die to a fissure. Tims wants that kill. Tims will have it. And what, 400 gold yet to that Radiance? So we're going to have it next minute probably. You don't want to fight yet though. You want to fight once you get that Manta style. That's going to be the CK who's going to be burying the front of your force. Oh no, Fata again. Stuck at this time with the Ice Blast. They even use the Phantasm to secure this kill. Fata will be down to the cold feet. There he goes. Even with the Echo Sun to stop the counter initiation. Good job there. Tims as he runs away. Gets caught out with a Burrow Strike. They divide the team fight a bit. Tims will go down to the Crystal Maiden's right clicks. But the rest of his team will make it out. Tims the sacrificial pawn here.
And no matter what hero you are here as NiP, you are under threat. It is an absolutely fearful position to be in against this Earthshaker Ancient Apparition. Draft opening picks, by the way, is probably an important note to make. Cuckoo bottom with an Ice Blast and an Arena. They pick off 3-3, nearly losing Cuckoo's Mars. He's going to walk this one off, though. Fata looking for that LSA towards the Ancient Apparition. AU has also managed a bit of a gap between himself and these Ninjas players. Saxa in a real tasty spot here. Cuckoo might find himself in a bit of bother with the Fiery Spirits and Icarus dive. They're trying to commit onto that Cuckoo kill. Mars is dropping. PPD's there, trying to finish him off. Finally tickled down.
Oh no.
Phantasm doesn't get the job done, but the Cold Feet might. With that concoction, they'll find Saxa. At least they get the trade.
I think the misplay there was not so much the Arena, but the lack of Spear. He used it a bit earlier just to harass, and it was just... Like, if you have Arena with that Spear, it's just not... You lose a lot of your effectivity, unfortunately. Oh, and now he's going to be punished for this. Look at poor Cuckoo. Burrow Strike from behind, and the pain is real. Cuckoo goes down, but in the bottom lane, at least they will get a counter kill on PPD. Woo! PPD does not care, though. This was worthwhile for NiP.
Maybe like 1280. I think it's close to 1300, but not quite.
Right. But and competitive, obviously. We don't care about pubs, guys. Yeah.
We need Noxil. We need the Dat Dota stats coming out.
We do.
Gets his ulti down onto PPD top. Quick little move in from Armel. Not even needed. It's a solo kill pretty much there from Cuckoo. And Saxa's Phoenix looking to defend this top tier 1. They go with the LSA and the Epicenter. The Supernova's down and Ace is in. The burrow forward will catch out this out. Armel's about to drop. Finally, they bring the big man down. The Ice Blast in, though, is good with a Fissure. Can they get the Echo? Can they get in with Tims? They're trying with a Chaos Bolt. They get the Phoenix. And Gabby's right clicks are pummeling Saxa into the ground. 3 heroes down, and NiP, they are in full retreat. 3-3 and Ace back through the trees. Tims isn't done just yet, though. He wants the Sand King, and he's going to find him, hey? The Echo's there. Solo Echo with a burrow out. He stays in the Sandstorm. Fisher to block him, but no reveal. Finally, a sentry's dropped, and TNC claim their final kill of the fight. NiP bust out everything.
They could go on him as it would go off after the Crystal Maiden kill. So well played there by NiP. They get a really important kill on the Alg. Let's not forget that, you know, that obviously gives you a lot... or sticks away a lot of the gold from his net worth, so it was nice. But TNC had a tier 1 still standing, and that was the big thing that NiP either didn't think about or didn't want to consider. Oh, wait, now in the middle lane, by the way. Ace in trouble.
The Mars ulti's down after that concoction. They've got Ace, just an Ice Blast. That's all it takes. Ice Blast lands, and they've got the chain stuns to remove the Spectre from the game. You lose out on some of the damage from the relics, but really it's about that full Radiance for Ace. NiP make their base camp down south in that Radiant jungle. PPD getting walked at by Tims. Earthshaker's there with the Fissure. The follow-through from Gabby will arrive now, as well as Armel. They've brought numbers down to bottom. Concoction not going to be in time to land, and PPD's going to get caught by the Mars. The Arena there with a Spear as well. Echo down onto Ace. But that Supernova, it is beautiful with a burrow to follow through, and TNC falling apart. NiP had the numbers advantage. They strike back with great vengeance. And TNC bit off a little more than they could chew. Radiant Obs Ward spots Fata top, so they see the Lina walking to lane. Oh man, Fata doesn't know what's about to hit him. The full freight train of TNC is coming through. Gabby says hello. Choo-choo. On with the Ice Blast, in with the stuns, down goes Fata, easy peasy. They're also setting up for any kind of reinitiation or backup plan for NiP. Cuckoo was there ready and waiting for the jump in, and he's actually going to find Ace. The catch onto the Spectre with the Supernova in the back, looking for that AoE. Zoning out. of TNC, but they will connect with a concoction onto Spectre. They need to bring Ace down. With another concoction, they're gonna chain stun her into oblivion. Down 6 feet under. Ace is gonna dagger away. No, she's not gonna survive. Gabby will crit her down and aim for Saxa now. Phoenix trapped in the middle of all the Phantasm illusions, and TNC, oh Mel, he'll stun himself this time around with a concoction. But NiP, without your Spectre for 35, a natural trajectory to head towards Roshan as well. So they were preparing for a fight to take out NiP before Roshing, which was nice to see. And at the same time, Alk pushed out the top lane. So they set up the map how they want it.
But CK is still maintaining himself top of the net worth right after the Alchemist. Good job there, Gabby.
For sure. And usually when that happens, you know, your offlaner, Cuckoo, suffers. But he's still looking pretty decent himself. As the Phantasm top, they know that Saxa did just dive, so they'll force the Supernova into Burrow. NiP committing for a kill onto Gabby here, and EPICENTER's going to come out with Laguna Blade as well. Spectre's on top, and that's the kill. They have taken down the Chaos Knight for 50 seconds as Armel will stun himself. Manta Dodge not coming out. NiP will not commit for the Alk though.
If he creates space so your team can get a pick off in the top lane, for example, it's more than ideal. And these are the kind of pickoffs you should be going for. Get the Haunt so that the Ace could steal the kill, because who cares? It's your carry. You need to get him farm and get important kills and high net worth heroes.
They've got Ace.
Not though.
No,
not like this, Ace. Not like this. They can't even go into the arena of blood. They're completely protected. At least Fada will get away, but who cares? You just lost your main core. And Saxa is idling. Look at the trees. What are you doing, Saxa? Why are you trying to farm the creeps here? He gets pinned to a tree and decimated by TNC. Did he just let go of the keyboard for a second? Yeah, buyback immediately.
And they're straight to high ground. There's no buyback here on the Spectre, so she's down for 20 more seconds. Laguna Blade drops Armel spookily low on the HP front. They've got the cold feet snap onto the Sand King, drag back into the Fisher with the spear, and he's gone. Has buyback now. Will be forced to use it as the Sun Ray comes in on top of TNC and burns down Cuckoo. NiP defend their high ground and keep that tier 3 alive. I'm struggling to figure out how they need to break the line here of TNC. It's not as though the Spectre is a complete mitigation of the Earthshaker's initiation. He doesn't care about having that Radiance burn stop his Blink Dagger because he doesn't have one. They look for Ace with a concoction into Ice Blast. They need chain stuns now from the Fisher and the jump. The catch is there. Yet again, Ace removed from the map. 50 seconds on the sidelines, but this time does have buyback. Oh, I didn't know that CK Illusions taunted as you taunt, even globally.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's amazing.
Global
New
taunt.
level of salt.
Man, that's pretty cool. Blink Burrow, in we go. Immediate snap reaction from NiP, and they've got the Mars. Laguna Blade's there, but it's not good enough. Cuckoo BKB, but does not escape. Supernova's down, and Fata, freezing field from PPD cancelled by the Fisher, and in comes Armel. Blow up the Maiden. EPICENTER not going to be good enough. The Echo Slam matches it perfectly as they have removed the Maiden. Trade back for the Mars. The Earthshaker gone, but this Chaos Knight and Alk, they do not stop. Rampaging forward, looking for the Spectre now as Armel will catch him with a concoction or not. Ace is quicker on the finger. Manta dodges and force-stabbed away from danger. Spectre on the high ground, and they won't commit for the kill.
Like, he has some damage, he has some tank ability, but definitely not enough to withstand the amazing amount of damage that TNC can pull out. Yeah, but it seems like NiP has a pretty decent amount of defense, honestly. Look, that good burrow strike. And the Sunray is destroying Gabby, just eating through his health there. Laguna Blade done nothing though. Cuckoo trying to get the kill here on 3-3 first. Armel joins in. There's a haunt used though to try to catch out the CK in the backlines, and Gabby might just lose his Aegis here. They manage to root him down. They get the Aegis from Gabby, but the Echo Slam ensures Ace stays there to play with the angry Armel as Gabby comes back in. It's like Stakari with a Phantasm. Fantastic. PPD got that BKB and pushes everyone away. And Matter lost the Epicenter plus the Burrow Strike now catches poor Armel, and they get the kill on the Alchemist. NiP's managed to defend this. Gabby, meanwhile, now the next target for these three heroes in NiP. He's been rooted down, tries to get away. Is he fast enough? A burst like a stops Cuckoo as well. A blind stun 3-3 didn't even mean to go. As Fata comes in with Lester Carre and ensures Gabby will go today to the graveyard fully. Saxa though will die to the Ice Blast, but they can still catch Cuckoo. He's in Frozen Solid. They missed the Pearl Strike. They have a Sentry finally to see Cuckoo. It's our TP. Frostbite cancels it. And Fata's in for the last kill here, ensuring that he can make a 4-man wipe. Cuckoo will die to the Light Strike Array. And NiP will defend their towers, and they'll get a lot of kills in the process. Or their racks, rather. They have an Axe on Phoenix, which they want to showcase here.
I was wondering what Fata was up to. He goes bot, throws out one spell, and immediately TP's mid.
Oh, okay. From Loda High. For the Sand King.
Jump, the Horn is there. In onto Tim's. The Earthshaker's being picked off with the AA in the back and in court as well. The Mars ulti does very little. And the Supernova is good from NiP. Tim's down. PPD will be the trade back. But NiP, they have to retreat now. They can't. Oh, maybe they can with a 2-man LSA. Fata rejoins. Perfect time. Perfect takedown on the CK. Now NiP do not have to run. They can chase. Alchemist down and out for the count. 100 seconds without him. Roshan opens up for NiP. The map belongs to PPD.
By the percentual damage that Sunray does. And now with Ace, with this Roshan, he'll also reach level 25, which means a bit more dispersion, most likely.
Of course, the Ancient Apparition, the very squishy AU position 6. They start to look towards these buybacks and their timings as well. Out Lena, Spectre, Phoenix, Sand King in the jump in. 3-3. Tries to catch Tim's, but there we go with Enchant Totem over the top. Fata's being blown up, and Gabby goes to work. Aeon Disc is there for PPD, but the rest of NiP, they are falling short. Supernova focused down and taken out. A Saxa falls, and PPD will follow. 4 heroes of NiP. Where did they go? TNC focusing buildings. Ranged barracks, it will finally fall. 53 minutes in, TNC claim a building, and they look for the melee now as well. It's risky business, though, against this Supernova. Sunraying, Saxa, Phoenix. They're even going to glyph it up as well, defending with Ace on the front lines. TNC, are they giving up on this melee? Armel wants it. He's a greedy boy, and he wants it. We'll have to give up on any further attempts, though. NiP have held.
And TNC will go back and try to defend Roche now. It seems like that's the only option. They have held, like you mentioned, again, this time they haven't lost racks. It's not entirely like last game in Fata, though, in the top lane. Is he trying to go for a special kill? Yes, with Ace coming in, thanks to the Haunt, they're going to try to kill Cuckoo. And I think they forced the cheese wall off Cuckoo. Cuckoo is dead. They just took a really important kill up here, together with a BKB and everything off Cuckoo. 120 seconds without him.
No buyback on the Mars for 4 minutes. Phoenix,
That's
Sand
true.
King, 6 minutes for them. Crystal Maiden, 40 seconds. TNC prepping for a fight on this high ground. Sand King jumped. The Ice Blast misses. No, maybe not. The Reality Rift, it does just about. Kisses him on the side. And 3-3's down for 2 minutes himself. The jump over the top will get Tim's out of danger. Fata in. The Echo Slam's there. Fata's half HP. Blown up with a big crit from Gabby. Now he turns to face the Crystal Maiden. PPD being shredded by this.
Oh, the reflection.
But the Supernova's good. In towards Gabby, forcing the TP home. He's made it away. TNC evade danger. They do not fall apart.
And even then, that time, Saxa had a pretty decent Supernova, even forced a second one because Gabby told him to. And now it's time for TNC to try to go for these racks again, see if they can. Maybe they're thinking of killing the Spectre. This could be dangerous. Ace just standing there. In reality, rift him, but look at that Sunray eating into their health. They need an Ice Blast. Ice Blast will come out, but it doesn't actually hit. Yes, it does. His potential damage is coming in, and he can't last too long. The Ice will eventually shatter him. Goodbye, Ace. That's done. No carry for you for 100 seconds, but he can come back with a buyback. He does have Haunt. They need to force that out of him. Have to play aggressively. There's the buyback immediately, and the Haunt as well. Cuckoo, he forces the arena, catches the bird. He can't fly away. Cuckoo kills him like a cage bird that he is, and goes back. Tries to now assault PPD, and PPD cannot even keep the freezing field going for long enough. As Fata tries to destroy the Alk, the damage is not good enough. Ace gets stunned out as well. For now, Armel surviving this engagement entirely. They destroyed Fata. They are now surrounding Spectre. They manage to spear him into a tree. They push him back as well with a Force Staff. Ace gets away for now. And a nice double Pearl Strike. They can continue this fight again. A second Ice Blast coming in. Ace, it's the bane of your existence. You cannot keep healing this, but Gabby's out of mana. And it comes out the second time. They need some damage for Ace, but Ace is just getting away for now. However, Ice Blast with Axe is going to last forever. The Sank, the ice actually touched the shattering. It's the ice blast that kills him, and the GG is called. It's TNC taking this game number 2, 2-0ing the NiP.
2-0 victory for TNC. Man, that last fight, nobody was dying. The kiting from the Spectre, the buyback from the Lina, the Phoenix and Sanking bouncing in and out of that team fight. More swings than a kid's playground in the past 2-3 minutes of that game. But man, Alchemist and CK untouchable when they've got their BKBs, their ultis going. Disgusting amounts